people's Facebook profiles looking for vaccine misinformation?
Well, that was quite a loaded and inaccurate question, which I would refute. Facebook and any private sector company makes decisions about what information should be on their platform.
That was roughly 2 years ago, with the White House dismissing the idea that they were using Facebook to censor COVID-related content. Now, Fox Business has obtained exclusive internal communications proving the White House did, in fact, press Facebook for special access to target vaccine-hesitant users, contradicting the administration's previous claims. Fox Business's Hillary Vaughn is live on Capitol Hill with a great exclusive report. Hey, Hillary.
Hey, Brian, thank you so much. Well, we obtained these internal communications, and the big takeaway is that the White House, while they were publicly claiming that they were just working with Facebook to try to combat misinformation on the platform, in private, behind closed doors, they were actually trying to be a lot more involved, have a lot more influence on the platform, and get a lot more information from Facebook. White House officials Rob Flaherty and Andy Slavitt at one point berated Facebook employees for not turning over more data. Flaherty saying on the call this: some partners give us lots of information. Some partners tell us to F right off. This feels like we're chasing our tails. If you don't want to give information, just say that. I'm doubting that you are telling us everything. We reached out to the White House for comment, have not heard back. Meta declined to comment. These documents also show that the White House and Facebook wanted to stop information from going viral that went against their pro-vaccine narrative. On a call between Facebook employees and the Surgeon General's office, Facebook employees told Biden administration staff, quote, post questioning whether you should get a vaccine under a mandate, whether it's government overreach. We demote those. That's not false information, but it leads to a vaccine negative environment. One White House official even appeared to mock Americans' ability to think for themselves, judge what is true or not online. A Biden staffer telling Facebook employees on a call, quote, if someone in rural Arkansas sees something on Facebook, it's the truth. White House officials, according to internal emails we saw, also were completely outraged at some of the memes that they saw on Facebook and were trying to get some of those taken down. Facebook officials and staff said they couldn't because that is an expression, freedom of expression, that Americans have a right to. Back to you guys.
Hillary Vaughn, thanks for that report. All right, joining us now, Fox Business's Lydia Hu. Lydia, I love this report. It's also incredibly frustrating, a little bit scary, I would say. I go to that line, if someone in rural Arkansas sees something on Facebook, it's the truth. It drips with the kind of contempt that would lead an administration to take unconstitutional steps to suppress speech, in my view.
Yeah, and what an insult to the great people of the Midwest. I mean, we're all entitled to the same information. I think no matter where you fall on vaccine issues, that's the issue of the day. That was they were trying to, at a minimum, regulate the discussion around. But this should be concerning to all people everywhere, because it was vaccines. Then up next could be an issue that you care about, that you want information about, that an administration and executive branch would be trying to suppress or manipulate. And one of the reasons why this really concerns me is that it doesn't seem too far-fetched to compare it to China, in my opinion. You know, a country that surveils its population to figure out what they're talking about and how they're talking about it, and they actually suppress the free flow of information, which is similar to what Facebook was doing. They acknowledged that they were demoting posts that were questioning vaccines and raising the specter of vaccine side effects, because the White House, now we know, didn't want that information to be free-flowing. And we know what happens when information is suppressed. People become less curious, less informed, and less engaged. And that's really what the problem is here. I think this also raises a good conversation about Section 230 and its role in whether or not we need to revise this and revisit how it's still being applied to social media companies. They have wide-ranging protection from liability when it comes to posts on Facebook and social media companies.
And sort of that balance of what is free speech and what is allowed for open debate, and then where do we start to censor. Lydia, really appreciate it. Thank you.